Our cities are getting increasingly crowded, and there seems to be no way around that, at least as far as infrastructure is concerned. What we can do is devise new ways to move about those crowded cities. And before VTOL aircraft and undercity tunnels get here, the easiest way to do that is turn to vehicles with a very small footprint. Like quadricycles. I'm not sure how many of you know what a brand called Mobilize is. Created by French carmaker Renault not long ago, it is tasked with coming up with urban mobility solutions for the aforementioned crowded cities. And exactly 2 such solutions were presented by the brand at the 2024 Paris Motor Show. Both of them are electrically powered quadricycles, meaning small and narrow vehicles with a cabin. They both offer the convenience of a small city vehicle, the likes of a scooter or a bike, but backed by the convenience of being shielded from the elements and enjoying some degree of comfort. The 2 machines are called Duo and Bento, and are tailored to serve both personal and cargo transport needs. Despite their rather utilitarian reasons for being, they come with quite an appealing design. I'd go as far as saying these are the cutest vehicles of their kind in the world, highlighted by a large glazed area and a set of elytra doors that give them a flair like no other. Despite playing in a segment other than that of cars, the Duo and Bento come with some of the safety features you'd expect from a more solid offering, including safety belts and, as a first in the quadricycle segment, a driver airbag. One thing Mobilize is pretty proud of is the fact both vehicles have been made using 40% recycled materials, 60% recycled polymers when it comes to the bumpers, wings, and wheel arches, meaning mostly automotive plastics reused from end-of-life vehicles. On top of that, when they'll no longer be used, both the Duo and the Bento can be 95% recycled. Both quadricycles are powered by a 10.3 kWh NMC battery and a 48 volts electric motor. It's not just any electric motor, but the same one used in the Renault Austral mild hybrid powertrain. The drivetrain, however, comes with different capabilities when used in each of the 2 vehicles. As said, one thing that sets these things apart from competitors is that they come with an interior. Don't think about something fancy, just decals matching the exterior colors and TEP fabric on the seats, but it gets the job done. Somehow, Renault managed to squeeze in that tiny space not only an airbag, but also an air conditioning system and heating in the driver's seat. The things can take Bluetooth connectivity and sport an USB-C socket and a phone holder, and there's also a sound system in there. Not a conventional one, but something the carmaker describes as a boombox-shaped dashboard that uses a transducer to blast sound inside. As a touch of cool, the interior of the quadricycles can be washed, even with a hose, thanks to the fitting of a plug that allows water to drain away. The Mobilize Duo is the quadricycle designed for personal transportation. It stands 8 feet long and 4 feet wide, and can be turned on its wheels in a circle of just 22 feet. Just to give you an idea of what these numbers mean, consider that 3 of these things can be parked, side by side, in the space usually occupied by an average car. As the name says, the Duo can seat 2 people in a tandem configuration, and they both can travel a distance of up to 161 kilometers on a single charge. That is in part possible thanks to the use of an energy recuperation system. The Duo's battery can be recharged from 20 to 80% capacity in almost 4 hours while using a conventional home plug. The ride will be offered starting next week in 3 versions: Duo 45 Neo, Duo 80 Evo, and Duo 80 Pro. The 45 can be driven with no driver's license, but it comes with a limited top speed of 45 km per hour. It will sell from €9,090. The Bento is the cargo variant of the Duo, and that means it shares a lot of fittings with its sibling, but it is also different in some sense. The most noticeable change is, naturally, the absence of a passenger seat, replaced by a 649-liter cargo box and a total cargo volume of 1 cubic meter. Although it uses the same powertrain as the Duo, the Bento's range is slightly lower, 149 kilometers. Because it is technically meant to be used by businesses, or for business purposes, this version is at the same time a tad more expensive, selling from €10,000.